to do the quick and easy cherry crisp. And where did I put that recipe?
Like cherry pie, only without all that nasty trans fat crust.
Right. It is heavenly, it's very quick, and cherries are just a powerhouse of great nutrients. So, in my bowl here, I'm going to put the Montmorency cherries. These are dark, tart cherries.
From Michigan.
From Michigan, and they are always available in the freezer section at Myers. I've seen them at Bush's too, but not always. But Myers always has them, and it's $3.99 for 1.5 pounds, and that does a boatload of dessert or whatever you want to put it with. Now to these cherries, I am going to add, and they're already in their juice, but I'm going to add half of a carton of apple cherry concentrated fruit juice to that. Then I'm also going to add a couple of tablespoons of instant or minute tapioca. That's from the tapioca root. And that is a lovely thickener that allows the juice to stay lovely and crystal clear. Then, what else do I goes in there? A little brown sugar, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, dark brown sugar. We like to use the colors again because you're going to get more flavor. It's not really a huge amount more nutrients. This is very juicy. This is really, I guess usually they're partly defrosted and they're not usually quite as juicy. But that's okay. So now these are going to go into this pan, and I don't bother to spritz it with oil because I find it just never sticks. And then I've also found there's usually enough. This is not a 10-inch. This is like a 9-inch pan. When I use a 9-inch pan, I say that there's always enough for just one little extra, one little treat for your husband's breakfast maybe, or yours, or the kid that got all A's on his math test. You know, special treat.
Makes a great breakfast. It's got oatmeal on top.
So then I've got the same bowl going here. And to that, I'm going to put 1.5 cups of rolled oats. I really love to get the organically produced rolled oats. Bob's Red Mill has them, or you can get them in bulk at Whole Foods. A teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Now, not all cinnamons are created equal. There's the Corinchi cinnamon is just so delicious and fragrant. And then 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar again. Here we go. And then on top of that, I'm going to put the lightly beaten egg. Now, sometimes when we can get it, we also like to add almond paste. And I'm going to do that today because it is just
so well with the flavor of the cherries.
You know, if you think about cherries and almonds, it's just a fabulous combination. So I will do that. I'm just going to quickly whisk this egg, which will go in here. Whoops. Yeah. K-R-O-I-N-T-J-E. Corinchi.
K-O-R-O?
K-O-R-I-N-T.
Oh, K-O-R-I.
Yeah, Corinchi.
I think you missed a
no.
vowel.
I don't
Can
think
I buy
so.
a vowel?
Also, the Vietnamese cinnamon is pretty good.
The Saigon cinnamon's great. Just smell them. If your spices and herbs are older than we are, it's probably time to toss them.
Now,
so
what I
get
did,
some fresh ones.
Just pass me the grater, would you? It's right there near the, yeah. What I did to get this almond paste all nice and separated, and it's 1/2 a tube, and this is how I usually get it. Sometimes you can get it in a can. I found it's really easy just to grate it like this, and it goes nice and separated. Otherwise, it kind of clumps a little bit. So, and then I've decided I really like to put the almonds on top, That way people can see those yummy nuts, and they're also a good barometer of when the dish is done, because you'll see them going a nice golden color. So I'm just going to switch the spoon out for a spatula. See how nice and juicy this is? I haven't added any butter or oils to this. I'm just going to actually, nothing works better than your hands. I boiled them this morning.
That's why we have those.
This is going to get cooked.
And you're eating the one that's outside that was
prepared
by the cafeteria, so hopefully it's just as good as everything that we do.
Yes.
We have a question over here.
Question?
Yes.
Where do you buy the Corinjo cinnamon?
Corinci. You buy it at Whole Foods Market, or you can buy it maybe in the special little spice shop at Kerrytown.
And Penzies.com has all the spices.
Oh, they have it, yes, for sure.
If you want to order them, but there you don't really need to go that well. Penzys. They have a store in Southfield. They're excellent.
Oh, that's such a fun place to visit.
We've got another question on this side.
Thank you.
Another question?
Another question?
No, I'm going to put the sliced almonds on top. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to use
We love
both.
clarification. No, we put in the almond paste because that just sort of oozes the flavor into the cherries and spreads around, and it's just so good. But you can't always get it. So we kind of left it out of the printed recipe just so that we didn't intimidate you, because you maybe would think you can't get it, but you really, actually, I found it's very available. And instead of putting the almonds in with the rest of the topping ingredients, I've just decided I really like to sprinkle them on top, like I just said, because it looks prettier.
May I put those in the oven?
Would you please put these in the fake oven?
All right.
I mean, in the oven, Kathy. Thank you.
My pleasure.
And ta-da!
Ta-da!
So, doesn't that look
nice little
scrumptious? And there's a lovely little individual one. This helps with portion control. It makes a wonderful breakfast or just a dessert. But there you've got a succinct little serving size, and it's just so easy to just put out at the table too. If you've got guests, it's already portioned out, and it's delicious. What more can I say? Any more questions?
You need a little dollop of frozen yogurt on that.
You do, or what we call our yogurt cream. We use Greek yogurt, and you can get really inexpensive Greek, which is the strained out yogurt, the non-fat version.